Hello, the onlines.
Hey everyone,
So
we're playing Pocket Mirror.
we're gonna do a combo stream today. Um, yep, might as well. I'm gonna turn my system audio down. I don't know like how loud it's gonna be, but okay. Pocket Mirror. Oh. Okay. Give me 1 sec. Let me see how much I have free on my drive. Okay, yeah, I do. I do have enough. For those of you who don't know, like I do video edits and stuff, so there have been times when I haven't had a whole lot of space free on my computer. But okay, so we're gonna install some stuff now. This is the
remake.
The reboot, the remake.
Yeah, this is the remake, Golden Traum, or however you pronounce that.
Yay! All right. Yeah, and I have to play it as opposed to hosting it because Piffy risked no good.
Yeah.
I really wish I had known StreamYard was a thing when we were younger.
Yeah, me too. We wouldn't have had to record us playing Eve using a DS.
That really failed, by the way. That was terrible.
It was.
I no longer have that footage. It was so bad.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I suppose I should say that we've played this game before, but it was a long time ago.
Yep.
I'm going to try and go for no spoilers.
Yep. If I have no filters, so if a spoiler occurs to me, I might spoil it.
Okay.
But whoopsie doodle, I guess, if that happens.
Yeah, if anyone watching this really, really, really wants to go in totally blind, go in blind.
Yeah. So I've also I'm making a chain link the slowest possible way. And it's all different sizes and colors. So this is my chaos.
Oh my gosh.
And it takes forever to do it this way, but it takes forever, and it takes 2 little pairs of tweezers, and sometimes I drop the link or the chain, and I'm like, oh fuck. And I've had a bunch of them just dropped on the floor. Yes. Okay. Yes, I'm clicking on oh. I really have to use my keyboard? Wow. Okay, this is really loud.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a way to turn down the system volume?
Okay, yeah,
oh, settings.
Settings.
Okay. Why can't I click on things? I already don't like this.
I'm sorry.
I don't... Okay. Wait, what? No. I don't know if I can do this. I can't use my mouse.
Oh. Yeah, this game is keyboard only, I think.
Oh my god! No! Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna fucking hate this.
If it's that bad, then maybe I should be the one playing it after all.
How do I escape the fucking menu?
Escape or
I
X.
got it! I got it!
Okay.
I don't want to.
That's valid.
I do not. Says the person who, like, I keep all of my diaries and type them up on the internet. So that's really rich of me, but whatever. Oh, I have a mom in this game. That's cool, I guess. I shouldn't say that. I kind of have a mom in real life. I don't know. Where are we?
Where am I?
I just said I don't know. Where are we? Oh god. What? Oh my god. It only lights up a little bit as you go. This is I hate this design. Yeah, I'm hitting Z to interact. What do you want from me? I am hitting the fucking Z. Fuck it. I quit.
Okay.
Just I don't why won't it let me interact?
I don't know.
Oh, I hit Z and then enter. That's stupid. It's a big mirror. Yeah, no shit. Okay. Okay, can I move? Yeah, this is... Okay, good. I got the fucking mirror. Great. My pocket mirror. This is great. Okay. Is that it? Okay. It's closed. I can't get out. No kidding. I got a buzz. It's Twitch. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, can I, like, move? I understand that it's closed and I can't get out. Okay, what else? I am very I'm just, like, walking around in a circle. Are you kidding me?
Maybe check the mirror again.
Why would I do that? I already checked it. That's not a criticism of you. Okay? I don't
have a reflection.
I don't. I guess I'm a vampire.
Question marks is a vampire.
That's great.
Q? I don't remember that.
What was that? I don't know. What was that?
There's a little glowy red thing behind you.
What? Where?
Behind you.
I don't know what that means.
It's right there sitting on the flowers. Little red orb?
Oh, I see it. Okay, that's great. I can't get to it. It's not letting me move.
Okay,
Okay. I hit Z, and it let me obtain the red marble.
Ah.
A marble. No shit, it's a marble. I thought it was a brooch of congealed blood. Actually, I was kind of hoping it was. Something knocked. God, I hate this. Oh, maybe it's because I'm hitting shift instead of up. Oh! Oh, I can go through the door. That's great. There's no one here. What's this? A save point. Okay, awesome. Great. That's the doorknob is missing. Maybe my marble could be a doorknob.
What's with those holes in the floor?
I don't know. There are a few shallow holes in the ground. Sure. Let's use my mirror. That didn't do anything.
Mm.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to use the fucking marble. I hit W. Nothing happened.
Oh.
It's just, no, I hit W, which is the key for the marble, and that just happens.
I see.
Because you can see where I'm hitting Q and I'm hitting W. Yeah, the marble is glowing. Okay, great.
Okay, maybe that means that it goes in that hole.
That's dumb.
Okay.
Ah! Okay, finally. Okay.
You don't seem like you're having fun.
I am not.
Okay, should I play it?
I guess. I don't know. I didn't really want to do Pocket Mirror.
Okay, then let's not do Pocket Mirror.
How do I leave the game? Ah! Why can't I use my mouse? I want to use my mouse. That's like the main thing I don't like. I'm great with point and clicks, but I need to be able to use my mouse. Okay. I don't know what that is. I'm going to end it.
Okay.
I'm going to end that. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, you might as well just play it because it's going to fucking drive up my blood pressure if I try to... I hate those controls. Like the puzzle, yeah, that's fine. I can figure it out with a mouse, but I hate those controls.
Valid.
All right, boot it up.
Yeah, I'm downloading.
Okay. I got a scam message, so I went ahead and banned them.
Good idea.
Okay. I had a similar kind of thing when Loki wanted to play Elden Ring with me.
Mm-hmm.
And it has some of the same like movements that you would use for what's that other game we Lydia and I play Elder Scrolls Online, so it had some of the same things you would use for Elder Scrolls Online, but the controls were reversed, or they were inverted somewhat, so I had to make him and when I tried to fix it, like, it didn't respond. The menu didn't respond the way that I expected it to, so I freaked out.
Oof. All right. I'm going to see if I can get my controller to work.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's a good noise. Just need to finish downloading.
Wow.
Yeah, it's taking forever. I'm not sure why.
It is, and I only wanted to do this until like 6:45 or 7. So.
All right.
Because I mean, editing is fun.
Yeah, editing is fun.
Even if I'm, taking the piss. Okay, go ahead and share your screen. It looks like it's working.
Okay. Share screen. Share screen.
StreamYard, please.
Come on now. What's this?
StreamYard, you are actively sucking right now.
Yeah. Okay. Allow.
Okay, all right. Let me add you to the stage.
All
Okay.
right.
Let's do it in kanji. I feel like that would be helpful to us. Ooh, let's do it in Mandarin.
All right. Are you hearing this?
No.
You're not hearing this. Okay.
No. Did it when you hit did you hit share entire screen or share window? Because if you hit share window, it might not let you share audio.
Okay. Screen 2. Okay. Like StreamYard is doing something completely different from what it usually does.
Okay. What is it doing?
Instead of Okay, normally when I hit stop screen, a little pop-up shows up in the middle that has things like a check mark for sharing the system audio. Instead, it's up here by the URL bar.
That's not the option I have, but I also don't hear. Am I supposed to hear something right now?
Yes.
Okay. So when I hit present,
Use Chrome if you want to share audio with your screen. Okay, fucking Chrome. Okay.
I think that's kind of always been the requirement.
Yes, I just forgot. 1 sec, I'll be right back.
Okay. Maybe I should have kept rage streaming. Like, no, I don't actually think that I should have, not with Piffy here, but some people find it amusing when people like have meltdowns over their games.
Oh gosh, that always stresses me out.
I mean, yes, but there's a troll community. Okay, let me add you to the stage.
All right. Can you hear now?
Yes. I can hear. Yes.
Huzzah!
Okay.
All right.
We've got 40 minutes. Well, 38 minutes.
All right.
Okay, awesome. And I'm going to be working on earrings, multitasking while we do this until I have to plug in my keyboard and type.
All right. All right, that'll do. All right.
Alrighty. No.
Hold your.
No, I'm saying no. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask, are we doing any voice acting? But
we can.
All right. Do you want to do that?
Hold your memories close to your heart. Also, no. You should never let it go. Do you understand?
Yes, Mother. I don't know whose voice that is. Hello, question marks. Wakey, wakey.
You're just like, oh, she's waking up. That's so cute. Where am I?
She's adorable.
It's a big mirror.
Sure is.
This is ...
Item get.
Item obtained. Pocket mirror. My pocket mirror! ... Okay. We are a vampire. I can't
We are a vampire. Oops. Let's try to get out of here.
It's closed. I can't get out.
Well, there's nothing else to do in this room, so I guess we're looking at the mirror again.
I hate that. Just as a design, I hate it. Oh, hey, there's apparently something behind you that I couldn't see when I was doing it.
All right. What
Hey,
was
that
Well,
was
that's
there before. I call
Yep.
shenanigans. What was that?
Well, you see, that's something that you saw through your own absence of a reflection.
Okay, but it wasn't there before.
You are correct. It was not there before.
Shenanigans. It's a marble. Question. ...
All right, question marks. Don't make me revoke your ellipsis privileges, okay?
Your name is question mark. It's closed. Wow, no shit, Sherlock. It won't budge. Wow, such insight. There's no one here. Okay, question marks. You are Captain Obvious the vampire.
Yes. What buttons am I pressing? Okay, I got my A and B mixed up.
I mean, I understand, but it's too bright. I can't see anything. It's
Still too bright.
I can't see anything. Save file.
All right, door.
The doorknob is missing. The marble is glowing. There are a few shallow holes in the ground.
Maybe I should have inspected it first, huh?
It fits! Is she a child?
Yes?
Okay, then I won't say what comment popped into my head.
Okay. ...
Maybe I should stop giving her so much shit, too, because she's a kid.
Yeah, she's a kid who has no idea where she is or how she got here.
Whoopsie doodle. Okay, guys, I am officially an asshole.
Golden pocket mirror. It's beautifully adorned with a fancy flower pattern. The letter G can be spotted on its back.
Oh my god, question marks, you stole that from Giovanni, whatever his name is.
Who closed that door behind us? Oh. I'm sorry, I keep pressing the wrong buttons because A and B are mixed up on my controller. Hi, Egglet.
I mean, you could change the in settings. You could change the button menus.
You're right. I should do that. Hold on.
See, I can be perfectly sensible when I'm not the one playing.
Yes. Excuse.
This is a lot more fun.
Excellent. There's no point in playing games if you're not having fun.
Correct. I prefer watching other people play. Was this here before?
I mean, that's a good question to ask, considering things have been popping in and out of existence at random so far.
So existence itself is gaslighting G.
Yeah.
The pale blonde doll sits on the floor with a sinister smile on her lips, slowly Oh my god! Oh my god! It is funny you should mention a pale blonde doll.
Oh, hi! Is that Serena?
Yes! Yes, I randomly found her while thrifting. Look at her little curls. Curl go boing. I love her as much as I love my firstborn son.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. What's this?
That's a good question, G. Are we calling her G or question marks?
I guess we're calling her G because it's easier to say.
Alright. West is highlighted.
It's a compass of some sort. Green marble. Oh, hey, does that work in the room with the holes?
Probably.
Do we need to go back to the room with the holes and
Yes.
plug the holes? Yeah. Okay.
We did in fact hear the sweet, sweet sound of a door unlocking. So yes, we can leave this room.
We did. Okay. Awesome. Oh, I remember that from Eve. We remember when we used to play Eve, and then we used to like intercut that with Devil May Cry cutscenes.
Kind of.
I just remember associating the sweet, sweet sound with a door unlocking with Dante.
Huh.
Because at one point I said, the sweet, sweet sound of Dante. You're like, no!
All right. Which one of these things? Maybe over here? No? All right.
There are a few shallow holes in the ground.
I guess I'll just put the green marble there and hope for the best. The sweet, sweet sound of a door
unlocking.
Yes.
Dot, 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 dot.
Let's save some progress.
She sure says dot, dot, dot a lot. Like,
yeah.
Isn't an ellipsis usually used to indicate silence or a pause?
Yeah. They're just using it as an excuse to show, like, her expression sprite.
Okay.
Why's the back door open?
Why is the back door? Oh, because Twen was bathing.
Wait, you guys open the back door when she's...
Oh, I changed the dust, and so I opened the back door so that the dusty air would go outside.
Oh, okay. It's hard to breathe in here, probably because the dust went to that room instead. Good job, Piffy.
Good job.
What's this? Oh, whoa! Please forgive me. Please forgive me. It's not my fault. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yikes.
Oh, shit. Spoopy.
Oh, it is
Quill.
lighting. Oh, my God. Okay, that's kind of horrifying. These are... The quill floats eerily, scribbling down on the old scraps of paper.
Thanks, I hate it.
I don't hate the fact that it's scribbling by itself. I hate what it's writing. A weeping angel... I'm sorry. A weeping angel clasps its hands in prayer, holding a rosary in between its fingers.
I thought about Doctor Who, too.
What?
I thought of Doctor Who, too.
I didn't. I've never seen Doctor Who.
Okay.
I was laughing because I was thinking about Akuma.
Ah, I see.
Weeping angel.
Yeah, there's a kind of monster in the Doctor Who series called a weeping angel.
Oh. It's closed shut, as opposed to being closed open.
Yep.
Or closed
Who keeps
ajar.
unlocking and locking these doors behind us, eh?
Yep. Quill's still floating eerily right there.
Did I just hear someone coughing?
Oh, no. Weeping angel.
All right. Well,
I don't know. I'm hearing buttons being clicked.
all right.
Let's see. Blah, blah. That does
Okay.
get less harrowing every time I click on, or every time you click on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's great. I actually don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Neither do I. Could you? What happens if you? Oh.
Oh,
What
sorry.
happens if you use the mirror? Because that's like the only thing I can think of. I don't think anything will happen, but
Yeah. Looks like nothing's happening.
that's really annoying.
Yeah.
And you can't like jump.
There's no jumping.
And on the corners, that's just candles.
Yup.
Yeah, I'm glad you're the one playing this because I would have lost my shit by now. As you guys saw. Oh.
I didn't realize I could push the table.
Okay then. Alrighty.
Yeah, that surprised me too.
Okay. There's something shining inside.
I just wanted to inspect the
Let's reach for it. Yeah. Leroy Jake. Oh, there's squishing noises. Ew. My hand is stuck.
fucking quick time events.
Obtained lavender marble. Let's go put it in the hole.
Yeah. The sweet sound of a door unlocking.
Hey!
I keep forgetting that I can't press shift to run.
Okay. Sweet sound of door unlocking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Loki cooked lunch today.
Oh cool. What was it?
Oh, it was good. There was like roasted cauliflower with this cheese crust. It was surprisingly tasty.
Okay, actually, is there a run button? One sec.
There's a dash button for sure. I saw it when you were going through the menu.
Dash, shift, or X. Okay.
Yeah, X. Who's texting me? Okay, Loki's texting me something Warframe related. It looks like it's been painted over. The mouth of the teapot overflows with cloudy, grubby. Ew! Ooh! As a tea drinker, that offends me on like a visceral level.
Same.
Ugh.
Oh.
Miss?
Oh.
Yes, who's there? Oh, maybe you should play the blue.
All right. Tell me, miss, how does the sky look today?
Oh, I can't see from here.
I see. Thank you. Here, you can have this.
Oh, a blue marble.
Thank you. Thank you, wall person.
It's so pretty. It's a shame it's so dusty.
Yeah, I think, well, that was definitely the sweet, sweet sound of a door unlocking, and I can't push the stool around.
By the way, I got this amazing red wine. Like, it's cheap wine, but it's not acidic at all.
Ooh.
It's jam something. It's so sweet. I love sweet reds.
I like sweet white ones or rosés.
Oh, I do too. I like sparkling rosé. Oh, I think it's his bedtime. Hold on, let me see if I can kiss the baby. Is it time for me to give the baby a kiss? After that, it becomes forgiven a kick. Okay. I'm streaming. We're playing Pocket Mirror and then we're editing. How long is the video? Okay, whatever. I'll watch it after we're done streaming. Okay.
All right.
I'm back. We will bring the baby in for kisses in a minute.
Okay. Is this door open? It's stuck.
Force it open. This is the Leroy Jenkins run through.
It's super fucking dark in here.
Oh, there's blood. Dude, let's walk over to the blood.
Yeah.
Yo, it's a severed finger.
I wonder who in this game has golden nail polish.
Yeah.
Remember this for later.
That's so cute. The surface of the mirror has been soiled with fresh blood, which drips down its frame and onto the floor. Do we still not have a reflection, though?
We still don't have a reflection.
Check for a reflection. Crimson drops hang off the flower's petal. The surface. Okay, we can't.
Yeah.
Really disappointing. I would not want to be that little girl.
Yeah.
Illuminated by the sun, between water and fire, I rest in the dark side of the moon, awaiting your awakening. What does that mean?
Door unlocked. Between fire and water. Oh, hey, these lanterns are on now.
Between red and blue, presumably.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yep. Can I kiss them? Alright, Piffy, pause for a second.
Okay.
I gotta kiss my son. Mwah. Oh. You eat meat, Lucy's?
Yes.
You smell like yes? You smell like meat. Yeah. What is this? What are you pointing at? You're pointing at Mimikyu? You already have 2 stuffed animals, honey. You have Kuromi and Tiger. We'll play with Mimikyu later, okay? Hey, I'll see you later, buddy. We can't tell him night-night or he'll cry.
Oh no.
Alright, I will be irresponsibly enjoying a part of an unreasonably large bag of candy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
We went to a place where you can just like mix a whole bunch of candy, and so I did. And there's like jelly beans, Milk Duds, Junior Mints, M&M's, Skittles, and Reese's Pieces, and candy corn.
Man, that sounds so good.
And hot tamales. Oh yeah, it is.
All right. Well, this is a light between a red lamp and a blue lamp, so.
There's something on the Windows parapet. Golden marble. Ooh, let's put it in the marble.
Yes. I didn't hear the sweet, sweet sound of a door unlocking.
Maybe my pocket mirror would fit in there.
Good idea, G.
Whoa, holy shit. Yeah, once again, I'm glad you're the one playing.
I should bring it. Oh, yes. You're playing G's. Yes.
You're literally everybody else, though.
Okay.
Unless there's like two that like.
Oh.
Her name is G.
Her name is G. And some question marks.
We're calling her G.
Yes.
First name G, last name question mark.
Yes. Yes.
TikTok.
I fucking hate ticking clocks.
Why?
So my grandma used to have one, and when I was staying over at her house at night, I could hear it ticking and ticking and ticking, and I couldn't fall asleep. And she always made me go to bed several hours before I was actually had a chance of sleeping.
Oh, that makes sense. I can't sleep if someone's snoring or if it's raining. So these are dirty with footprints. I don't want to touch them. Ew, I agree.
Yeah.
That clock needs to shut up.
Yeah.
I can't understand this handwriting. I can't understand this handwriting. I can't read. I'm sorry, the spines of these books are all scratched out and I legitimately can't read their titles.
Same here. Alright. Hold on. Who the hell are you?
Aww!
Cute!
So adorable. Such a strange doll.
Anything else? Okay. I adore it, but I do not trust it.
I love her. Hey, did the ticking get faster?
I don't know, actually.
The light is blinding me. The shelf is too high, but I can't reach.
Yeah, that's because you're 12, kid.
These are all about things I don't understand.
Uh-huh.
I was only like 2 inches shorter than I currently am when I was 12, so.
Mm.
The shelf is too high. Yeah, I feel like the ticking has gotten louder and faster.
I don't like that. Hello, book.
It's a diary. There's something scribbled on the cover. Little goody two shoes. As opposed to Big Daddy one shoes. I once lived in a small village when I was young. My youth was spent in hard labor and cold, sleepless nights. I often dreamt about a better future, one that could fill my stomach with luxurious sweets and thick, expensive steaks. At the same time, one day I heard an old woman talking about a strange rumor. She said that a certain someone had been granting wishes in the woods to anyone who dared summon a certain name. Someone who wasn't quite human.
That's a sinister smile, right?
Oh, the doll's moving.
The doll is moving.
What happened?
Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay.
There's like an upside down cross above her head.
Yeah.
Peter's cross.
Yeah, I think that was supposed to be like a sparkle. All right, I didn't notice this mirror here. Was this mirror here before?
Dripping water noises. It's moving like water.
Ah! Floor hands! Not floor hands! I don't think I like floor hands.
Once again, we're in an unfamiliar room with no idea what's going on.
Yup.
It looks just like a normal mirror. A big golden frame mirror hangs on the wall.
Pumpkin?
Is this pumpkin snoring?
Yes. Sorry, I keep.
Hey, this looks like it has a face.
Hmm.
Blinded as sacrifice for those in dismay, stolen by the jest childish play, right and left taken by the hand, our request is your demand. I mean,
Huh.
seriously, this wardrobe up here looks like it has a face with like twin tails, and then there's hair over here, and there's just like a
Mhm.
big giant smile, and the bows are eyes.
Oh, you're right. She's looking this way. Oh no, look away before you get turned to stone. Rude.
I'm not Medusa, I'm just a little girl.
Yeah. Okay, whatever you say, statue. I'm not giving you my pocket mirror. Looking for something?
What do you mean? Or you could just giggle weirdly at me, okay.
Yeah.
Save point! Wait, why are we saving in a different file?
Habit. Alright, the store has some petals in front of it, and I guess we should look in here.
Ooh.
Maybe this was a mistake.
An eyeball floats in murky water sealed inside an old jar.
No comments about the one that's just like on the floor there? Okay.
I want to see it once more. There was once a certain illusion I saw in a mirror I once knew so well. There were a pair of crimson-colored irises, accompanied by only their reflection. Hey, I see them up here. The two eyes remained still, not blinking in the short amount of time they had stayed, staring directly at me, and no one but me. All I can remember from the day I was born are a few memories, forged encounters, which I've never experienced in my forgotten existence. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
Which didn't belong to me. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm with you now. In all honesty, who am I? To whom do these memories belong, I wonder? They are certainly not mine, and yet here they dwell inside this small room where I sit. 24601. Ever reminded of these fabricated crimson irises which replayed once and again, 1,000 times has such a memory been showcased inside my small mind. And yet I still can't reach any conclusion other than my complete existence has always been and always will remain controlled by those same eyes. How does Harmonia feel about this?
That's a good question. I haven't had the news for her in so long.
Living in this small room, I remember a dream I once had, a tremendously vivid one. A red carpet had been laid before my feet, which guided me towards a single opening on a darkened wall, one that seemed to advance further and further with every step I took. In an instant, I was thrown into a world I did not know existed. On the other side of the gap, I found a reflection. My reflection. Silky brown hair covered my back, braided into thick braids on each side of my head, which beautifully framed my cherry red eyes. Standing before me was a little girl dressed in fancy frilly clothing. Who was this person I'd never seen? Could it be me? I recall lifting my small hand and touching my own cheek. Such a gesture engraved itself onto my memory. The soft texture of my skin, the free and effortless movement I had made to raise my hand made me realize I could move. Such a strange sensation of empowerment filled my soul and body, leading me to a feeling of excitement which led my imagination astray. Not only was I real, I was alive. That little girl reflected in the mirror was me, and I could breathe and live. Life dwelled inside my body, and yet, as I turned my head to look outside, the same light which had crept into my small room had blinded me once again, leaving me inside my old room where I stayed. Deprived of senses, deprived of the sensation I once knew as life, I stayed. Please, show me the light! I want to see it once more! I want to live! Such a sad story. Let's not read it again.
Yeah.
At least it gives us the option that time.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, you got pumpkin charms. Various dusty jars rest in the corner, each containing a pair of eyeballs. Different color eyeballs, I'm sorry. In each jar... Am I hearing giggling?
That's either sobbing or giggling.
In each jar floats something. Half of an unusually big eyeball. Half? Ew.
Half.
Staining the water with gelatinous flesh and blood. I thought you were pumpkin.
All right. Well, this room is creepy. I don't know what we can do in it. Sorry. I meant to press this button. Let's save so we don't have to watch that thing again.
Good idea. And in a few minutes, we have a few more minutes to explore, and then I'm going to ask to switch.
Oh! Actually, let's stop now then.
Okay.
Alrighty. Now let me just, exit out.
Okay. Let me go to
To
work.
title. Exit. Okay. Ready.
All right. I'm getting there. Just gonna... Yeah. And... Oh yeah, let me show you the earrings that I made while we were doing that.
They're all so cute.
Yes.
Oh! They're chunky too.
They are, yeah. I'm making statement earrings. And these things right here in front, they're buttons, and then the backing designs are to keep them somewhat stable and in front.
That's neat and clever.
Thanks, yeah.
I hope they sell like hotcakes.
I hope so too, but the market is pretty saturated for craft items, so we'll see. Okay. Maybe I should move my tweezers. Or, I'm sorry, my pliers. These are what I've been using.
Ooh.
This one's serrated, this one's not. So. And that way, there's minimal friction to my actual hands, because these ones are not, the tiny ones are not easy to work with. The bigger ones I can manually manipulate, but I don't like to. Okay, so. Okay. All right. So this is going to be not safe for work. Which means I'm taking Twitch off.
Good plan.
All right, sorry, Facebook and YouTube. Y'all get to listen to this. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should add Trent. Pocket Mirror and One West. Okay. Editing One West Covina. So, description: editing my fanfic live with my real face. Okay. Hello, new friends who added me from the chat group. This is me. I am Akuma Noise, apparently. Anyway. Let's see. Normally it had been she who instigated affection, but now Trent was very much in control and she found she loved it.
Is instigated really the right word for
I think she means initiated.
Yes.
But also she means initiated sex. So I'll just put that. How's that?
Yeah, instigate has a negative connotation.
All right, I'll add that. Good girl, Trent murmured, brushing a lock of hair behind her ear. You are so beautiful, baby girl. Now, ... He picked up the writing crop. Bend over the kitchen table for me. Boy, am I glad I decided to stop streaming on Twitch.
Right.
Rebecca's eyes slid closed for a second. A soft intake of breath passed through her lips at Trent's gentle touch, and she all but melted at his words. This was so heady and exciting. Seeing the whip in his hand, she felt her insides clench, but she did as he bid. Turing!
No! This is not supposed to be a threesome.
This is not a Corey thing. Because, they failed the Turing test. The Corey characters. To face the table, she placed both hands flat upon it and bent over it, legs spread apart just enough to help keep her balanced. I can make a joke about medication here, but I will choose not to. Her heart was racing by this point, and she was pretty sure Trent could hear it. Her mouth had gone dry, and her breathing she tried to focus on, but it still came in deep, slow breaths. Wait, what?
That's an awkward construction.
Let's see. Oh, hold on. Very good, Trent praised her. He walked over to her slowly. Then, when he was within reach, he trailed the writing crop up one of her legs and then down the other, teasing her. He did this a couple more times, stroking the sides and backs of her legs. Then, with a devilish smirk, he pulled the remote to the Bombex toy out of his pocket and dialed up the intensity slightly just before the first hit.
I actually completely forgot that was even in the scene.
We literally just started. We just started for the day. But you're right. The crop slapped her rear smartly, not too hard. Trent was careful to watch his strength, just hard enough to get a reaction. Then he dialed the toy back down to where it was. How did that feel? Her eyes had slid closed again at the feeling of the leather sliding up and down her legs and thighs. Rebecca's entire body was like a live wire.
Electrifying!
You know what? Cue music. Let's see. There's a line in the song that goes, "Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire."
Also, she means taut.
She does. Pink light. Expecting. I think she means expectant. Waiting as she tried to remember that to breathe was a good thing. Oh, Serena being a petty bitch. The sensations Trent made her feel with just this simple action, as well as the Bombex working her, made her groan ever so softly. As she bit her lip to hold it back. Only when he suddenly turned the toy up and he smacked her hard with the whip did that groan come out as a full-throated moan! Her back bending as she tensed. You mean bent?
Yes. As
if trying to hold still at the same time instinctively reacting to pull away from the pain. But by the gods! I don't know why they're in this chat!
Me neither.
Did that feel good? Good ... So good love ... She managed to gasp out as she tilted her head. Oh yeah, I showed her the Studio Shaft head tilt, but like live action. I actually did that and said Studio Shaft head tilt.
What did she think?
She laughed. I'm not sure because she hasn't seen any Studio Shaft anime, so it like she doesn't watch anime, so she doesn't really know. So
I see.
Just enough to be able to catch his eye. Again, she asked. A growl tinted her voice.
That's an odd way of phrasing it, but okay.
I think she means tinged. Tinging. Yeah, a growl tinging her voice makes sense.
Yeah.
Challenging in a way. This was so fucking exciting. Let's see. In fact, instead of just pink lighting it, I'm gonna clear that. I'm gonna actually say, because I might not remember that when I'm editing. Trent bowed his head slightly, and gets zapped by Rhea. I was gonna say Epiphany is not gonna be in this scene because it's an adult scene. She is not an adult. He dialed up the intensity of the toy again, then smacked her rear in a different spot, then dialed the toy back down. He did this several more times, the intensity of the toy warning her about the intensity of the hit, both increasing slightly every time. He liked watching her back arch like this, hearing her moaning and crying out in pleasure and pain. He scented her increasing arousal and worked hard to keep himself in check. Turning back to look into the space, she focused instead on a picture on a wall to ground her as he put her through the pleasures, torturous sensations over and over again. Each time the toy went up in stimulation, she felt her body prepare for his strike, and it ripped cries of bliss and pain both out of her lips as her body bucked and reacted to his attentions. Each time the stimulation got faster, more intense, and she knew that his next strike would be harder than the next, meaning last. But strangely, that didn't frighten her, but instead had her breathing coming out in gasps by this point, her body all but quivering at his attentions, and she all but moaned and cried out for him over and over. That sentence needs to be truncated.
Yes. You can't see me with, like, tiny scissors, but snip, 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 snip. Oh, thanks,
was going to say scissoring motion, but I feel like this sounds better in context.
Yes. Snip, snip, snip. This can be multiple sentences.
And also, all but is repeated too many times. Okay, so gods. They still have no business in this scene. Trent, that feels so damn good, she hissed out after a relatively hard strike, which she knew would leave marks at this point. I mean, maybe, but that feels kind of metagamey. Does that feel metagamey to you, or?
I mean,
it's kind of realistic. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. Maybe I'm just oversensitized.
I feel like if she's done this enough before, she can probably have a pretty good guess of what would still be around the next day.
She hasn't. No, she said that Trent's the first guy that she's been with who was into this.
Huh.
But I don't think that's true, because in Oh My God, I Think I Like You, she references getting spanked by Greg. So her fingers flayed on the table, gripping Sergio so hard her knuckles turned white. She knew he knew her safe word, but she wasn't going to use it. Not yet. Yeah, if it's even occurring to her, she should ask to slow down.
Yeah. The fact is, she needed to mention that she wasn't frightened is a little bit of a yellow flag.
Okay. It all felt too good. He was too good. Her brain was floating on a wave of endorphins and neurotoxins.
Wait, what?
Because in the previous chapters, whenever there was a sex scene, we commented on Trent having neurotoxins. Oh, wait,
I don't remember.
He hasn't made physical contact with her skin with his hands, so never mind. Yeah. And it made her feel heady as she found something inside that relished this time with him. Is it her G-spot? Gummy bears. I got sour gummy bears too.
Oh my gosh, sour gummy bears sound amazing.
Seeing each strike followed by his gentle attentions before the next one fell. Trent, fuck baby. I feel like that there should be a comma there.
There absolutely needs to be a comma there.
Her voice came out in a growl as she quivered under him. That's right, baby girl, scream my name, Trent half purred, half growled. Then suddenly he turned the toy all the way up, preparing her for another strike. Rebecca's pleasure-induced mind was reeling, so much so that when the toy went up all the way, she nearly cried out in a long, snarling refrain of words that wouldn't exactly be used in polite society.
We are far past the point of polite society.
Yeah, Penryn's remark covers that. You really shouldn't be thinking about polite society during sex anyway.
Also, she said the fuck word 2 seconds ago. What is she saying now that's so bad it needs to be left out in narration?
Antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, radium. She got so out of her mind horny, she just started reciting the elemental table.
Oh, of course, the element song.
The element song, yes.
I think the element song is safe for polite society, though. I mean, they sing it at Harvard.
Well, she and Trent did both go to Harvard. Maybe it's not considered polite to sing it during sex.
I mean, yeah.
her body arching, preparing for a strike that's usually followed by such a herald. That needs to be arched, not arching. But instead of hitting her, he put the crop down and leaned over her, pressing his whole body flush against hers. No react for flush in that context. He slipped one hand into her panties from behind and fingered her while the toy worked her clit at its strongest setting. How is my good little kitty feeling? He whispered directly into her ear, as opposed to directly into her. Okay, never mind. Is she ready to come to me? She felt her capital beloved.
Oh no, not the unnecessary capital letters. Not again.
I think I know why she does that. Her second language is German, and in German they do capitalize random words. Or there's a grammatical reason for them in the German language, but I think she carried that over without the same grammatical context into her English writing.
I mean, that's fair. Germans do like to capitalize important nouns. Honestly, Danny does the same thing.
I know. And like a lot of people on Tumblr do the same thing, but like not in writing like this, unless it's like, oh, this is a word from a made up language, like, call a rabbit a smearp, but smearp is capitalized, but rabbit isn't because smearp is in the new language.
Yeah, and like when they do it on Tumblr, it's because it's like that's like a tone indicator basically, but it doesn't belong in this kind of prose.
His fingers at her. Yeah. This. A lot. A lot. That is also an admin thing. I absolutely fucking hate it. Teasing and his attentions damn near made her shriek as she felt her. There all these damn nears and all buts. I don't like it.
Yeah, they seem excessive. Just let like things be instead of just nearly being.
Yeah, there's damn nears, all but, and actually. Which I think her overuse of actually goes hand in hand with the other two.
I actually like overuse things like kind of like that.
In prose? Because I haven't noticed it.
Oh.
Then again, I haven't sporked Not a Cage. So I haven't like gone line by line through it with a little nitpick going. But maybe I should. Maybe that should be our next project.
I mean, when I'm just like talking naturally, I'm always like the actually kind of do. But I do try to limit it with my actual writing. But like that's kind of thing that like you first have to notice that you have that habit before you can start to rein it in.
Which is why we're pointing it out. We've noticed it. So
yeah, exactly. We're pointing it out.
It's like she almost does a lot of things and then she actually does a lot of things. And it's like, you can just do a lot of things. You can just do the things. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. So it's not necessarily that it's like implying she doesn't normally do this. It's implying she would usually almost do this.
Yeah. And yeah, so I think it's just like, yeah. Sometimes you really do need somebody else looking over your work to point this kind of thing out for you. Because it just... Yeah, this seems like one of those like writing quirks, writing habits that like you don't notice you're doing it while you're doing it unless somebody else has pointed it out to you already.
Yeah, I think there might actually be a reason she hedges, but I don't know what that is. Like I could ask her, why do you say damn near, why do you say all but instead of just saying that you do this? Like why are you using those specific adverbs?
Yeah, I'm such a hedger.
I think that bears investigating. And it might, you know what? It might have something to do with anxiety. It might have something
Mhm.
to do with being assigned female, being raised as female. Because we're taught to hedge things. We're taught to put qualifiers in front of things. Like instead of saying, wow, that bothers me, you say, wow, that kind of bothers me. You know?
Yeah, and like with my memory problems too, it's like that whole gaslit by reality feeling where it's like, okay, I think I know this, but do I actually know this?
Mm-hmm. But that's a little bit different than she's having an orgasm and she all but blah and she damn near blah. Like if you're experiencing that level of physical stimulation, I'm not necessarily talking sexually, but if you're experiencing that high of a level of stimulation, you shouldn't be hedging because it takes away, like it's distracting. It takes away
Yeah.
from the pleasure that you're allegedly feeling.
Hmm.
I will note that.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Made her shriek it or actions.
Yeah, there's like an immediacy that excessive adverbing just kind of gets in the way of.
Made her shriek as she felt her insides clamp around his fingers and she shook and arched her back into him. Yes, let's see. Orgasm noises.
Mm-hmm.
May I? Please don't make a nursery rhyme reference self. Please don't do it.
Don't do it.
I'm sorry. She was so far gone that she didn't realize she had asked permission, holding on that much longer. Not that much longer. I'm just gonna pink like that because I don't know. We don't have enough time for me to just correct it. So.
Yeah, I mean, I just put like I replaced the first comma with a period and then just leave.
Yeah, I know, but we don't have time.
Okay.
Made it all the sweeter in a weirdly passionate way. Why is it weirdly passionate?
It's like if there's this one time for something to be pretty passionate. Gee.
I think this also goes back to feminine insecurity.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what do you mean it's weirdly... Like, I'm wondering if this goes back to something in author's past where she was criticized for showing strong emotion. And so now things are, oh, it's weird if it's passionate. You know,
yeah,
that's almost screen like, you know what, let me note that.
Yeah, I mean, my anxiety contributes to me being a hedgy hedger who hedges.
That's actually why I thought of that, is because I know you. I know you hedge things, and I know, like, when you do it, it is coming from, well, both habit and a place of anxiety, because you are a very anxious person. I have been told that My field of fucks is barren, and some people keep adding to theirs. You are a person who keeps adding to. Let's see. You said something to this effect earlier, and I lost track.
Oh yes, of passion. It's now.
Let's see. Whoops, Trent shouldn't be in the scene. Let's see. Trent pretended to consider her request as his fingers found her G-spot. This was heady and intoxicating. It's just like, this was heady and...
Yeah, that's a little...
By contrast, I'm being very dry.
Yeah.
And that...
Yeah, maybe instead of...
Sorry.
Maybe instead of wasing, you should use a stronger verb than that.
That. It. The thing. Doing the do. Climbing on the mojo train. Magic hour. Also, very is a weak adverb. Let's see. Oh, I didn't. I used it here. Okay. This is my wine. They always enjoyed sex together, and Trent loved that she loved him back now. That she craved him equally as much as he craved her, but this was on another level. He liked having power over others, and even as much as he loved and respected his soon-to-be bride, he couldn't deny that he enjoyed wielding power. No shit, Sherlock! The blackmail didn't clue us in at all!
Right? And yes, that did occur to me when I was actually writing it, that, wow, that sounds really stupid. But whatever, I'm sitting my ass off. So. Yeah, that was a really long way to say that, oh, hey, he's a dom.
He's a switch.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think I have anyone who's who's only a dom or only a sub. I was going to say straight dom or straight sub, but I definitely don't have any straights. I think we have like one or two straights in our stuff, and they're both written by you. And I can't remember if Irina was straight or bi, but I know Averna's straight.
Yeah, Averna is straight. I think Irina's aromantic.
Okay. Yeah. Averna's our token straight.
Yeah, Averna's the token straight.
Token may also be the token straight. Especially if she reacted like that. Yeah, like Lydia and I were talking, and she said the only character that she would even be surprised to find out was fucking a dude the only male character she'd be surprised to find out was fucking a dude would probably be Token. Especially if she reacted like this. Yes, kitten, come for me, he commanded, a soft, deadly whisper in her ear, trying to stifle his own moans of pleasure. Right now it was about her. What is it? Oh, I added this in when pre-editing, and now I'm laughing at Pat's self. Also, this is like my third glass of this. It's very tasty. Okay, yeah, but it's good that he's a generous lover. Hearing the way Trent's voice sounded in her ear, as opposed
to... That comma doesn't need to be there.
Yeah. So masculine. Yes.
Hold on, that's a fragment, isn't it? That's a fragment.
Yes. Yeah, but yeah, I do think these need to be combined. This clause needs to be combined with the above clause.
Yeah.
Made Rebecca respond in a way she never would have considered with anyone else ever. I hate it when she does that. Like, okay, I know I said we were going to be productive, but I hate it when she does that.
Yeah, this is a pattern, and it's not great. I feel like there may be a better way of expressing like the sheer immediacy that I think she's trying to get across here.
I'm sorry. While I was typing that, I was thinking, I wonder what would happen if I put my gummy bears in my wine.
I've tried that before. It doesn't really help. I mean, I was putting gummy worms in water, but the flavor doesn't actually transfuse that well.
No. I mean, for the wine to infuse the gummy bears. What? Water and wine are different things.
Okay, you're right. They have different properties as a solvent.
I'm going to drop 3 little red bears into my red wine for science.
Sounds good to me.
Wait, I have water. Why aren't I drinking my water? Oh, because I couldn't find it. Okay, here we go. Okay. She had been holding it back, forcing it down till he said she could. Yeah, you're lucky you can do that. I can't. Her body quivering as he pretended to think about his answer. Soft moans.
That should be a quivered.
No, because I'm going to see how this is pink lit here.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
And holding back her pleasure took more and more effort and actually began to hurt. I don't like it, but that's probably why I don't like it, is because I associate it with Onion whining about how he's going to die if Elibrius doesn't let him come.
Good riddance.
We have to get back to editing those at some point.
Yeah.
Like, we need like a second stream day where we can game and do DOF, because we really dropped the ball on DOF. She gritted her teeth and found another source of strength, if you will. I won't. What?
I don't get what she's trying to imply.
I don't either, but not enough to comment on it.
Okay.
I don't like, you had this kind of tone with that I don't understand.
She's sorry, that was of pure not understanding.
Okay, I thought you were like, there's something weird, like weird, like objectionable weird, not like I just don't get it weird.
No, this is like weird in the I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
I because she asked me earlier, and then yeah.
Yeah, I got that part, but like found another source of strength, if you will. I have no idea what that means. That's clause sounded like it came from space.
Another source of strength to hold it back because she was having trouble. Let's see.
What other source of strength?
I don't know, so I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay.
Not to give till Trent said yes, and when he finally gave her permission, she came with an almost feral. Stop that. I'm just going to start doing this.
Yes.
When I see that. I don't like that. Here, we're going to... With a feral scream of his name, as release and pleasure and pain flooded her all at once.
Oh, okay.
That, you know what, that works. Stars exploded behind her eyes, her entire... and for a moment she forgot how to breathe. Okay, I know that's the appropriate time to be hyperbolic. But wagon got a wagon.
Yeah, but let's give her a pass on that one. Yes, I saying after the wee wagon is like, no, she gets a pass on that one.
That's also illegal, but we're gonna let that go. Until her brain kickstarted again and she gasped deeply as she looks calmly, not live action Goblet of Fire calmly, just calmly strike that through as she collapsed against the table under Trent, a gasping, shuddering mess. That had been incredible, and knowing they weren't even close to done made her whimper in delight. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna.
Yeah, well, that was solid.
That was good. Other than the extra softly, that was good. I'm keeping the softly in there.
Okay, but I wanted to make note that was good.
That was yeah. Yeah. Overall, that gets a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it's important to point out when she does things right.
Yeah, she called me out on us being brutal specifically towards her in these. She's like, it's funny. It's just, I noticed that it's always brutal towards me. And I was like, yes.
I'm sorry.
However, it's because of writing quality, not personal.
I mean, that's true. But
like I told you over Discord, now that we were able to talk in person and I was able to kind of get a better read on the person behind the writing we're focusing more on productivity as opposed to, haha, look at this goober on the internet. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been trying from the start to be like to be constructive, but I'm trying harder now.
You were trying from the start to be constructive. I wasn't. And like, I mean, it's mostly on me because I'm pretty difficult to rein in, but I am, like, before I was very gleefully just ripping this to shreds, and now I'm just like, well, you know what, there actually is, and there always has been potential here. There always has been potential in this story. Which is why I'm still editing it, why I'm still publishing it anyway, and why I'm going through it, looking for things that we can rewrite, looking for things that we can work out. And it's why I'm still publishing like little vignettes to go, in the corners, and why I'm still sharing that with her and asking for feedback, asking for, oh yeah, she actually gave some. So funny thing is, typing out things isn't as easy for her as just like letting it go off the cuff, because she overthinks it with the types. But unfortunately, the overthinking does not affect the quality of the writing. So she might as well just go off the cuff and then have a discussion about it later, honestly.
Right.
So what I did was I sat her down with that vignette. I wrote, the amendment where Sebastian takes Rebecca through the murder house. And she actually reacted out loud. And I said, okay, good. Repeat that into the recorder and send it to me over WhatsApp so that I can add that in, because what I really need is Rebecca's honest reactions to what's going on. And that was what she was saying, the way that she was reacting was how a person would react in that situation.
Right.
And it was good. Yeah. So they're she's creative. She doesn't lack imagination. It's just she hedges and she overthinks. And I feel like it negatively affects the quality of writing, as opposed to she just goes off the cuff, writes whatever the fuck, and then we analyze it later and fit it in later. And also I'm pretty sure that some of these chapters I posted up without much editing at all because we were in a fight, and the only thing I could really bring myself to do was just put everything in order and post it up as is without going through it. Some of this is on me as an editor, but okay. Anyway,
I do think that this scene does need a little bit of editing work done just to make it feel less like it's two writers taking turns.
Yeah, and some of our stuff really does feel like that, but that's something that we would go over in the rewrite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right now we're going through and making comments on a 1 hour timer.
Yeah.
So I'm rushing through it. Right.
Yeah, I just wanted to note that because
yeah, it absolutely does have two completely different voices. And it's oh yeah, well, Trent did this thing. Well, feeling Trent do this thing, she...
Yeah, and also, basically, each one of them is kind of alone in their paragraph, if you get my meaning.
Yes. So
yeah.
Sometimes I do combine the paragraphs, but I do think that it would benefit from, you, saying, okay, this should go here, this should go here, this should go here. Because you have that outside perspective.
Alrighty.
We'll work on that later.
Okay.
But thank you for noting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am the laziest fucking writer on the planet. If Piffy says this needs to be researched, I'll be like, great! Please do.
Okay.
The thing I do is I write, and I write my feelings in the moment, and then I go back and I edit, and then I talk out and then during the editing process, I talk out my ass a lot, and then I go back and re-edit. But she does the research, and she does if there's something that she notices, if I can't immediately figure out how to do it, it gets outsourced, not outsourced, it gets delegated to her.
Fair.
We've been working this way together since 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Love you, she managed to gasp out softly. Okay, that could be that. It could be lowercase. I love you too, little kitty, Sharon murmured, nipping her ear. Aww. Then he pulled back and unzipped his leathers, pulled his out of his underpants, rolled on the great condom she had selected. He trailed his hand up and down her back, soothing and arousing at once as he turned the toy down to low to mid intensity. So, I don't know how many levels are on a Bombex. So,
I don't know either.
Besides, for somebody with if it's a 10 speed and you say level 4, that'll look a lot different than if it's a 5 speed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I'm not going to bother researching a Bombex.
Fair.
Then he stepped around her and stood with his back just slightly against the table, gripping the edge and guided her onto her knees in front of him. Whenever you're ready, kitten, he said. It took Rebecca a few moments to come down off that most wonderful high and Trent's gentle attentions, as well as turning the toy down a bit helped. Slowly sensation returned to her and she could focus. Standing, she winced slightly and knew she would be sore tomorrow, but for right now it felt wonderful. She would wear these marks with pride as well. This really does remind me of that earlier chapter when she wore his hickey with stealthy pride that only she could see.
I mean, if that's what she likes, then,
I feel like what she means is not necessarily I'm going to be showing them off wearing them with pride, but it's kind of a secret, kind of like a secret pride. But
yeah,
I feel like there could be better words to convey it.
Yeah, I think what she's trying to describe here is that she is getting a thrill from having it there, but covered up. Oh ho ho ho, little do they know.
Yeah, and that is actually very on brand for Ken and Rebecca. So cheers.
Huzzah!
That tilde was accidental, but I'm keeping it.
It fits.
Watching as Trent came to stand before her and noting how turned on he was, she slowly fell to her knees before him and glanced up at him in adoration before she turned her attentions to... You mean turned her attentions to his cock? I think her attention is on him.
Yeah.
Reducing men to their parts isn't good either, kids.
Yeah, I do think that's I do think that sentence could use a few of the sentence scissors. That sentence could be a few sentences. Yes.
Let's not talk about scissors during
You're right. That's a good idea.
Let's maybe
instead imagine lobster claws, clickety clackety. Snip, snip.
It took me 3 tries to write snip.
But yes, I think this is what I'm going to be doing from now on when it comes to sentences that could be several.
Just lobster. You know what? Let me just... Here. What do you think?
That one. That one. Or maybe the one on the far end?
That's like Lady Gaga lobster claws. I do really like this one, actually.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, let's... Oh, it's a web P. Yeah, no, it's not. It's going in paint, and it's gonna be print screened is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be printed and screened, and it's gonna be cropped, and it's gonna walk 500 miles and then walk 500 more to be the lobster claws that sniffed 1,000 miles to fall down at the store. Okay, and I have some not safe for work artwork in my recent downloads folder, so I'm just gonna...
Alrighty.
I'm gonna finish editing the Brolet study, which, like, I think I know where the shirt markers are. Okay. That's adorable.
Huzzah!
Taking gentle hold of his cock and leaning forward, she used her tongue to tease him, flicking her tongue lightly over only his tip as she cast her eyes back to hit as she purred deep in her throat. Yep. That's another one. But you know what? I'm not going to post them after everything she does, because the thing is her sentences are either extremely long compound sentences or they're really short fragments.
Yeah, and this is a long fragment because she's using a gerund instead of yeah.
So this...
Yeah.
I'm just gonna... Okay, here. Okay, so... Okay, there.
Okay.
Stroking him slowly to start, she massaged his member in a way that she knew he liked and ever so slowly took him fully into her mouth. I feel like there could be another comma here. I feel like that would make it a little stronger. Going down on him as far as she could, she held herself there, refusing to breathe. Well, there is a fleet of wee-wee wagons right outside. I mean, why not? But I understand.
She'll be fine.
He'll be fine. I know what she's going for. So, as her hand still pumped him before slowly pulling back and using her tongue to twirl around him, finding those spots on him that got her a reaction, she toyed with before sucking harder and going back down, taking him almost fully every time. She knew how to tease him too. Yeah, and she has done this a lot, so she knows what to do, canonically. Oh God, he gasped the second she touched him. His breath came in short, shallow gasps. He was already so turned on. He dangled his fingers in her hair. The fact that she loved him enough to do this for him, which had not been the case the first 2 times they had sex before they mutually got together, made his heart swell. Yeah, plot hole! Segan, plot hole!
Oopsie.
Did you just admit that performing oral sex on someone is an act of love from your perspective? So what about Nathaniel? You said you didn't love him even. Yes. I'm going to sin mine ass off because I am not changing that.
Well, okay.
I might change that. But because I want to and not because you tell me to. I will probably strike the part where he's never gone down on a dude before and doesn't like the way that tastes and all that. And I might also strike, like, I'll keep Nathaniel, you should eat more pineapple, and then have Rebecca deduce things from there. Because him asking her why girls taste better, and then her response indicating that it has to do with love, that was a disaster. That needs to be stricken. Just that whole exchange. And yeah, there's a couple things that just I'm just gonna take away entirely in the rewrites, and then we will have to smooth them over and make sure that they make the new version make sense. He rocked his hips, thrusting up into her mouth and moaning uncontrollably, feeling his excitement. Rebecca just, should I strike feeling his excitement?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like some of these are like, so in response to this thing you wrote, I wrote this thing. And it's like a guide for the writing partner.
Yeah.
Whereas for the audience, it looks redundant. Rebecca, let's see. We're going to strike this. We're going to strike just. Rebecca relaxed her throat and let him set the pace for how she and he both moved. I feel like that could just be they.
Yeah.
They moved. You know what? Just. I know I said, oh, I don't have time to edit this. And then I went and edited this. But I don't know. The wine should not be making my mind clearer. This was beyond amazing. Hearing him call for her, tasting the great flavor while still tasting him through the condom. You're gonna be tasting latex. I'm sorry. You're not gonna be tasting.
Yeah. Unless there's something seriously wrong with it, like structurally. In which case.
Yeah, the flavor underneath grape is latex. I hate to break it to you guys. Although, you know what's interesting is that most guys on Plenty of Fish have no idea that flavored condoms are a real thing. Yeah. His fingers in her hair holding her steady. Or, you know what? I shouldn't say most guys in Plenty of Fish. Most guys on Plenty of Fish in San Jose. I don't want to generalize the whole world. Holding her steady. All of it made her. Let's see. All of it made her so wet all over again, and she felt her pleasure in response. That implies she dried up at any point. I feel like it should be even wetter.
Yeah, I think she's trying to say, like, it went up, then down, then up again.
Or like or indicate a new surge of wetness. Yeah, because I think that's what she meant, is a new surge. The stronger one. She phrased it a little bit differently. So I'll just add that for a note in the rewrites.
Yeah, I do think it's important to start being like, okay, what did she probably mean? Rather than just like, yeah.
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 That's a good point. Oh God, I love you so much, he cried out. Yes, he threw back his head and screamed her name over and over, close to the edge, loving the way she teased him. Tell me when to come, baby girl, he cried out, any semblance of composure gone. Yep. Working until her jaw hurt, she pulled back enough to growl up at him. There's too much growling in this!
Yeah, it is getting a little repetitive.
Let's see. Just note for rewrites. Let's have some
variation.
There we go. Come for me, Trenty Bear. I feel like... All right. Okay, I'll let you go. Thank you for joining.
Okay.
And
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for doing the pocket mirror thing. I could not do the pocket mirror.
Hey, I want us to have fun when we play games.
Yay! And let's schedule time for DOF this week.
All right. We will. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.